This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
I'm weatherology meteorologist Paul Trombley. Currently, it's 66 degrees.
I'd like to have him over to the house sometime, show him how well I play my trombone. I think he'd be impressed. We could go on the road together. Trombone and trombone.
Leave Paul alone.
All right.
19-year-old dude in New York named Cody Milan was arrested early Saturday morning. He broke into a former correctional facility, crawled through a hole in the perimeter fence, entered the premises. Somehow, he trapped himself in one of the cells. He was freaked out enough that he ended up calling the police for help. The cops showed up, freed him from the cell, and then arrested him for criminal trespassing. I will give you two guesses as to why Cody broke into a jail. This is an old jail. There's not even anybody in there. Why would he have broken in there? He's 19 years old.
He likes the lumpy oatmeal. I can't even think of a reason. I think of it. Why did he break in? How old was the prison?
It's older.
I know what he was doing. He was looking for ghosts.
He was going there to take some selfies.
Oh, okay. Kind of the same thing.
Maybe with ghosts.
Yeah.
It happened after midnight, so he definitely knew he wasn't supposed to be there. But how great. Broke into the jail, locked himself into the jail, had to call the cops. Cops freed him and then arrested him.
The cop goes, stay right where you are for the next 3 years. Stay right where you are. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with you?
Oh, man.
That's funny.
All right. If you are a ketchup on eggs person and you've been shamed for it your whole life.
Do not be.
Persecuted for it. Heinz is trying to normalize it with a new ad campaign. Claims that ketchup on eggs or even bacon is perfectly acceptable.
Who said it wasn't?
Well, there's lots of people that think it's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's been a staple in my life the whole time.
Yeah. They partnered with 100 Waffle Houses around the country and changed the labels on their bottles to say breakfast ketchup. It's the same product, obviously, just the label is different.
Weird.
Around 50 diners across the U.S. will also have a limited edition bottles shaped like maple syrup bottles.
So I wonder if people are more hot sauce. If you had a choice and you were going to an island where you only ate eggs and you got one sauce, would it be hot sauce or ketchup?
I think people tend to do the hot sauce on the eggs.
Scrambled?
Yeah.
See, I put ketchup on like potato cubes, hash browns, eggs.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything.
Heinz claims 1 in 4 people use ketchup at breakfast. Here I have I have the ad. Give me PC too.
Bit my tongue.
Something.
People always give me a hard time about putting ketchup on my eggs. I mean, what's the big deal? You so offended? Boom, breakfast ketchup. Oh no, cover your eyes. Stop looking. It's perfect. All right, that might be a little too much. I'm gonna eat it though.
I think I probably know what they're saying. They probably said, well, you wouldn't put ketchup on a boiled egg. You probably wouldn't put ketchup on a, poached egg.
Yeah.
But where do you stand in this controversy?
I've been known to put a little bit of ketchup on an egg every now and then.
Yeah.
But I like pepper on it.
I like salsa.
Yeah,
on
sure.
Scrambled eggs.
But especially if it is like a backyard chicken egg. Oh, my God. You don't need nothing on that.
What about if you're making an egg sandwich?
Egg Sammy.
That's always going to have ketchup on it.
Egg Sammy will have mustard and ketchup.
See, I don't put mustard on eggs. But
only if it's in the Sammy.
Anything eggy is open for interpretation when it comes to ketchup.
Well, because think about an egg salad sandwich. Egg salad got mustard in it.
Yeah.
Deviled egg got mustard.
Christy makes great eggs, but we use a lot of garlic powder, too. We're garlicky people. So
That's why you're so tooty.
We reek garlic.
Christy just be farting all the time.
Oh, well, yeah. Whatever. I got her the charcoal pad. She doesn't know it. I put it under the sheet. The sheet in the bed. Actually, the whole mattress is a block of charcoal. It's unbelievable. For her butt, specifically.
See what happens when you don't wake up till 7 o'clock?
I went to
You get roasted on the radio.
Hey. So, I went to a website called forhergirlysmellybutt.com and I got a brick of charcoal and it's right under her bed. I don't even know it. Actually, her whole house is made of charcoal. It's incredible. When she doesn't know. No, I am a lot of ketchup on a lot of things.
Yeah. My ketchup use has decreased dramatically.
Now, not on an Eggs Benedict. Let's not get cray-cray.
Oh, no, you can't.
Let's not get cray-cray.
Well, because that hollandaise.
Hollandaise.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice.
But, yeah, scrambled. I mean, here's the thing, which I think might explain a few things. When you're on the road traveling and you stay at a cheap hotel and they got the cheap buffet, them scrambled eggs be pretty flavorless.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I don't know if they're made from dust, dirt. I don't know what they...
It's a powder.
It's a powder. And they're pretty flavorless, so you're going to want something on there.
Yeah.
A little ketchup or salsa. And usually those places don't even have salsa.
Yeah.
And then usually...
They'll have the Cholula packets, though. Packets.
I'm trying to think of the best hotel breakfast buffet. Oh, I know where it was. Carmel, California.
Oh, yeah?
But that was also a $27 breakfast. It's Carmel, dude. You can't get a bottle of water out there for under $6.
It was, dude. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
The Days Inn and Suites over on Broadway,
Yeah.
across from the Dutch Mill Park and Ride. First of all, they have jacuzzi suites in the room. Right? It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a reasonably priced hotel, and that breakfast is off the chain.
Really?
Yeah, they have like real eggs. It's unbelievable.
But they make 50 of them at a time, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But it's good. It's it's like $140 for a room with a goddamn hot tub in it, and you get an awesome breakfast. And they're super nice people.
So it's nice. There wasn't a body in the hot tub.
Not a body in the hot tub.
It's actually nice. Where is it
Super
again?
clean. It's the Days Inn. It's right across from the Dutch Mill Park and Ride. That's our go-to place, man. Want a little hot tub party.
And where's that at?
We'll slamming salmon in the hot tub.
Dutch Mill.
Yeah, for off of Broadway there.
Oh. Okay, I think I know where you're at. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I know. You would not suspect it over there, but I am here to tell you. It's a great hotel.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time you were there?
Last week.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What was the occasion?
Wanted to slam some salmon in the friggin' hot tub, dude.
All right. All right. That's what I was looking for. That's what we expected. Because if you would have said, I'm just there to watch a golf tournament on the fine television in the room and take a quality clean shower, sleeping on some quality clean sheets, I would have been disappointed.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
that's cool.
There you go.
All right, we'll get your ketchup game on.
Yeah, totally. No one's here to judge your egg consumption.
Man, I can't believe
Man,
it.
oh, man.
I can't believe it. You
All
gotta
right.
twist your arm to put ketchup on egg.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Alrighty, so we kind of touched on this in the first break, but I wanted to play a clip. Give me PC2. Ariel Winter from Modern Family, dressed up like a 12-year-old girl, went online to help the YouTube docu-series Sosa Undercover catch a child predator. So it is, what does the Sosa stand for?
Sosa.
I have it up here. It's a nonprofit, safe from online sex abuse. That's what it is.
Okay.
That's what it stands for. So here is the clip.
Hi.
All right. What you doing?
Not much.
I'm not good at small talk either.
Yeah, me either.
Come on, you're the girl. You're supposed to be good at these things. Time does your mom get off?
Not so late.
A 40-year-old is not talking for any reason other than to exploit them. And he said before, he's like, oh, well, we'll get married and then get it annulled. So there's a romantic and weird undertone, even if he hasn't explicitly said anything we can arrest him for yet.
Creepy.
I wouldn't answer the door either if that guy was on the other side.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm selling some Girl Scout cookies. Let me in. I want to. I'm selling shingles. Let me in. God.
Yeah, with some dude in Oklahoma they were after. Now I guess she said she started in Hollywood at age 4, and she must have been through some things.
Yeah.
Because she said, growing up in the entertainment industry, I've been the girl we're trying to save. It's vital to me to help protect young women from the experiences I endured in my own life.
In court, I mean, did they actually get arrested and things or anything? You call that entrapment?
Well, the Sosa people do. They have gotten people arrested before, and the videos and everything that they have do help with the prosecution.
But I mean, couldn't somebody? Yeah, I see what you're saying. But if somebody came into court, some doofus, and said, "Well, so what? I thought she was 19. What? What's up?"
These organizations know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that could happen in some way, shape, or form, or probably has happened in some way, shape, or form. But this says here, Sosa helps get actual convictions and takes these perpetrators off the streets.
Isn't it amazing how rampant this still is with all of the stories and how they end and
of people getting caught,
the jail, getting caught.
Yeah,
I mean, you're on the list. I mean, isn't that incredible?
Yeah, like you'd be. I just wish they were. I guess part of me is happy that they are just so blatant about it because that's how they're getting caught.
But it's like they haven't even scratched the surface on the layers of.
It says here, in the digital age, it's only escalating to more extreme levels and in more manipulative ways. The access predators have to all children in this day and age is immeasurable. This issue needs to be brought further into the light and fought with everything we have. These are very real situations with real men committing very real crimes, being arrested by real law enforcement that we ask to assist, who are with us every step of the way. Well, I mean, if it's making a difference, it's making a difference.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it shows you how creepy how easy it can happen, how fast it can happen, you know?
Right.
But you think, I guess my point is, you think they could go to court and say, well, she's actually 27. What's your point?
Right.
But I get you when it says, hey, what time's your mom get home? I mean, you know, that's, you can get that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. There's other, the bikers against child abuse, they'll do those videos too.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up be driving them people's houses. Kind of funny. Like,
what was the old stories about Ariel Winter? What was the thing with her?
Was there a thing with her?
Yeah. She was like in the news every day. What was going on with her?
Oh.
Yeah. What the hell?
I don't know.
What was she on Modern Family?
Yeah.
There was what was the controversy with her? Oh my God, am I crazy? We used to talk about it all the time.
Primarily stemming from her difficult childhood and the public scrutiny of her personal life and appearance. These included allegations of abuse by her mother, leading to her being placed under the guardianship of her sister, Chanel Gray. She experienced intense body shaming and online harassment during her time on Modern Family.
I think because she was running around with very little clothing on, and then she'd get mad about it or something when they called her on her. There was some little weird thing with her for a period of time. I just can't remember what it was.
I don't know.
That is so long ago. I lost my notes.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, good for her.
All right. Also, what do we have here? An Italian museum has called on patrons to respect art after a couple was filmed breaking a chair covered in hundreds of glittering crystals. Footage released by the museum shows a man and woman taking pictures of each other while pretending to sit on the so-called Van Gogh chair. The man then appears to slip and fall onto the chair, crushing it underneath him.
He didn't slip. I saw it. It looked to me like he was pulling up a chair, as we say in the business.
Yeah, and then it just buckled.
Yeah, what do you think? Did you see the video?
Yeah.
You think he slipped or you think he was sitting on it? Either way.
It looked less like he was falling than more like he
Well, he shouldn't have been anywhere near it. I mean, I don't know why they don't glass that stuff up. It's incredible to me.
Because you shouldn't have to, because grown-ass adults should know that they shouldn't friggin' go up there.
Well, these are the same people that pet the buffalo in Yellowstone.
100%.
You know? I mean, and the chair was, is it the chair Van Gogh worked out of, or or sat in? Or what was the deal with the chair? Never got that far.
The Van Gogh.
I just saw the video. Yeah, the Van Gogh
The chair was built by Italian artist Nicola Bola and is bejeweled with crystals.
Oh.
Named after Vincent van Gogh
Gotcha.
as a tribute to the Dutch artist's painting of a simple chair. I think everybody knows that Van Gogh painting. That's just the chair, right? So it's they broke it and then they just left the museum.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of children.
They didn't run, but I bet that's the quickest they've moved in about 10 years.
Right.
I guarantee you. Because they look like fat Americans, let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
They look like fat Americans.
Mm-hmm.
And that chair had no chance. I mean,
how are you going to leave? You don't think that there's cameras everywhere?
What's the chair worth?
Oh, it's got to be worth. I mean, no, you think it's worth millions?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the crystals, are those fake? They're real? Are they diamonds? No, it's not diamonds. You'd have that thing chained up if it was real diamonds. But very fragile. I mean, you'd think it looks sturdy, but then Lumpy sat on it and it down.
I know.
Oh my God, the humanity, it's going down. I mean,
Yeah, it says it's somewhat priceless.
Oh.
The museum is like, we can't even provide an estimate.
Yeah. There's only one of one. Yeah.
Yeah, just be like, hey, it was an accident. We're sorry we broke it. Like, I don't know.
So then how do
we have any hope for the youth when this is how the adults are acting?
In a weird way, I think it's part of the museum's fault.
For just having it out there?
Yeah, they leave all that stuff hang out. They don't cover it. They don't put glass on it. I don't know. If you don't know by now that some lumpy butt's going to sit in a chair you put out there.
Or some kid's going to break the vase.
Right, or
whatever.
somebody's going to throw up on a Van Gogh. I mean, what the hell? A priceless chair, and it's just sitting there. I'm probably going to sit on it, too.
You can't trust us with these things.
I sat on the most expensive chair on earth. Oh, my God. What do I do now? I don't know what to do.
So bad.
No, what do you do with the guy? What do you...
Right. Now you have a ban from the museum. He probably wasn't going to go back anyway.
Do you leave a deposit before you go in? Put a sign up. You're responsible, And then put a guard in the room. You got something priceless. There's no guard. All you got's a camera, and you're leaving two fat, dumb Americans in the room with a chair.
Well, how many things in a museum are priceless?
It's like a psychological test to see if the fat American's going to sit on the chair.
And you know what? We're going to do it every time. Yeah, but how many things in a museum are priceless?
Well,
a lot of them.
But it wasn't even roped off. You could walk right up to the chair.
Yeah. Well, but most people would assume you can't sit on it because of where it's at. It's on the little stand thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. Stupid people.
Well, and he was fake sitting on it for a minute.
Right.
Before he sat on it, which is a weird picture because it looks like you're taking a poo. I mean, the picture couldn't have been good anyways. Boy. Let's have a good look at that fella. Let's see what's going on. Let's keep him out of museums. Let's keep him off of chairs. Or just put a sign up. This chair only good for 280 pounds.
Yeah, I don't know. I tell you what, it would have been less embarrassing to go up to the museum people. From this angle, it does look like he slipped and fell. I'm looking at a different video. It would have been easier to go and tell the museum people, hey, I broke this chair, than to have the whole internet see the headlines calling you an idiot tourist.
Right. You're a retarded American tourist.
Right. And now your image is smeared all over the world.
Right. It would have been easier to say, hey, I slipped, man.
Right.
And I'm sure 1 million people have squatted on that chair pretending to taking a picture and sitting on it.
Right. Probably every other person that goes through there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No rope around it. It's sitting out in public. There's no sign.
It's on like a small elevated stage.
There's no sign that says don't sit on fragile chair. I can't even blame the guy.
Yep.
And what are you going to get out of that guy on a priceless chair? Hey, how about some for the effort? $25?
You better make a donation to that museum. That's all I got to say about that.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Hey, I got some bad news.
Oh, no.
Well, it's not bad news, but I have some news you might want to know about. I'm going to keep abreast of.
Okay.
Forget Florida. These two unexpected states are the new retirement hotspots. What do you think?
No, dude. No, dude.
Uh-huh. I should not even I won't talk about it.
Don't say it.
West freaking
God damn it.
Virginia. Oh man, this always happened. This is Hoyle.
I knew I shouldn't have said nothing.
Yep. Whenever you want to move somewhere, cat's out of the bag when it's not at work. And everybody wants to move there. Retirees are flocking to some states in droves. And never what state they're flocking to. Your property's gone. Those who might be looking to retire might want to be looking at West Virginia, retiree hotspots. Property taxes under 5%. Well, that's what you were talking about. While it can be tempting to save money, retirees should fully understand their finances, including their budget and spending habits. Well, isn't that why you moved to West Virginia?
Yeah.
Second best for retirement, right behind Delaware. The Census Bureau reports that a 2020 state had a population of 1.8 million. 22% of the population age 65 or under. Or older, older. 22%. Fairly young state. West Virginia, the most affordable state in the country. But West Virginia's appeal stretches beyond finance. Charleston, laid back, scenic mountain living. Used to ski in Charleston when I worked in Southern Ohio. Beautiful town. Oh,
I'm so pissy right now.
West Virginia's affordability also helps residents battle inflation. For example, the state has the ninth lowest average property tax rate. Other ways to combat inflation is investing in inflation-protecting assets like gold. Well, you could pan for gold while you're down there. Sorry about that. I don't know what to tell you. Didn't you have some? I mean, your heart's kind of set on it, isn't it? It's so beautiful down there.
It depends. We're trying to. We're close. It's we need to stay within a reasonable distance of a Costco.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So Charleston.
So
probably the only place with a hospital in West Virginia.
You know.
Yeah.
So that's the deal.
Oh boy.
So that Amber can stay working there, and then I'm freelancing.
Yeah, you're freelancing. I don't know what that means. What are you selling carpet? What are you? I don't know what you're doing.
That's a joke.
I never know what you're doing.
I know, right?
What are you doing? Freelancing. Oh my God, she's gonna podcast. She's gonna tell you how to grow giant turnips.
Check out these turnips.
So, but doesn't that, now all of a sudden more people move there? Doesn't that make it less cheap?
It do, and it makes it less appealing. I don't want to know my neighbors. I don't want to know I have neighbors.
Pretty good spot. Stay away from hurricanes.
It is a good spot. It's
property tax.
There's all kinds of nice natural resources
Big old
and whatnot.
Opioid addiction. I mean, yeah, they got it all going on down there. Everybody from Florida heading right for West Virginia.
Looking to see if my place is still around.
It's getting too hot in Florida. Can't get insurance.
Well, looks like my property's still up.
All right.
For grabs.
Must be out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is.
Don't worry about you down there.
I know. I need to get if we do move down there, we need to get 2 dogs to guard the property, and they're not cheap. Because it's gonna be like us versus whoever decides to come on the property and mess with us.
Wow, that sounds so relaxing. I mean, I wish I could be there with you. All right, I'm going to work the flank. You get up in a tree, and if it crosses in the driveway, shoot. Just shoot.
You know what I mean?
Did you see a bush move? Shoot.
Because that's still it's.
What are you doing?
It's still hillbillies.
Yeah, all right. Just wear my flak jacket next time I come visit you in West Virginia in case I get shot.
Well, we'll see. Now I have to reevaluate.
Yeah.
Some bit.
All right. You're okay for now. Don't worry about it.
God dang, we're
Just telling you, words out. I'm telling you, words out.
Word is out.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time. Okay, today. Today is National Fudge Day.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like fudge?
Love fudge. I love that maple fudge up in the Dells. Big fan. Always stop into some kooky place and buy maple fudge.
Yeah.
Fudge.
Fudge.
Yeah.
It is also Take Your Cat to Work Day.
Oh, that's cool.
Twyla tries to sneak out of the house with me all the time. She's been making it farther and farther down the hallway before she's like, "What am I doing?" and turns around, you know. But I don't think she would travel well to work. There are I see people that take their cats out kayaking and stuff, which is crazy. But I do know people who are like, "Oh, my cat doesn't mind. My cat likes to travel. My cat likes to do this, whatever." That's crazy to me because my cats were always like, "No, I want to stay home. I want to be home." So take your cat to work today is a crazy idea to me, but I'm sure some people.
Cat ate my homework. Meow. Meow.
What else we got going on today? Take Your Cat to Work Day, a relatively new holiday.
I think where I bought fudge in the Dells. I think it was up on the, would that be Broadway there at the Showboat, the main drag there? Is that Broadway?
I think so.
The Wisconsin Dells Fudge Shop. Turtle and maple.
Oh.
Yeah, because we were up at Monk's, the original Monk's.
Yeah.
And we stopped in and grabbed a cube of maple.
Isn't that Monk's closing?
I don't know. They were open and why would they close? They were rocking it.
I heard there's a Monk's closing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That would be shocking.
And then, yeah. Man, I love me some Monk's, dude.
Yeah, we were there at noon and the bar was full. But anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. There was one of them that's closing. I can't remember which one.
I don't believe that. I think you're confusing with Hooters.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, I think you are.
The Eau Claire one, maybe.
Oh, Eau Claire. Well, they don't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how to party in Eau Claire.
They don't. I've said it a million times.
Idiots.
It's Fresh Veggies Day. Man, I love fresh veggies. International Waterfall Day. There's a bunch of waterfalls right here in Wisconsin.
Tell me more.
Yeah, and you can do the Travel Wisconsin people actually did a really nice job of mapping them all out. Waterfalls in Wisconsin, and you can actually do I suppose it would probably take a couple days. But up north there by Shawano and all that. Iron County, there's a bunch up there. Now, some of them are tucked back pretty far because I've done quite a few of them. And you'll be like, oh, my God, am I on a logging road? You know, you're kind of.
Right. Yep. Well, that's where you got to go to get the good waterfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But travelwisconsin.com, they have a lot of different articles on the waterfalls. But there's 10 scenic waterfalls in Wisconsin. They have a big Manitou Falls, Little Falls, Copper Falls, Brownstone Falls, Cascade Falls, Longslide Falls, Amnicon Falls, Upson Falls, Saxon Falls, Willow Falls. But you can definitely map those all out. I didn't know we had so many waterfalls right here in Wisconsin until 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah. There's a waterfall trail, right? You can take all over the place. The greatest convergence of waterfalls I've ever seen in my life in a close proximity, on a drive.
Yeah.
Was in out of Duluth, up 61 going to Thunder Bay.
Oh, cool.
Right on Lake Superior.
Yeah.
I bet there's 50 waterfalls on the way to Thunder Bay or Grand Mornay or whatever the thing. Gooseberry? God, we stopped at 6 of them. But you got to hike it a mile.
Yeah.
But they're thundering waterfalls. They're unbelievable.
Yeah, Spearfish Canyon too. We're gonna go hike there. We're hiking up through there. Check out the different ones.
God, my pants just got tight.
Oh my God.
If you get off the main drag there and get off back into the bush there a little bit, you find some amazing waterfalls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our plan.
That's great. No, go to Duluth. Take 61, the Lake Road up to Thunder Bay. It's a long drive, but you will spend. You need a couple of days to hit all those waterfalls. You won't be able to get them all in.
Okay.
It's there's so many.
I'll take it.
You know what the Minnesotas are known for? The Finger Lakes. And you know what they say? Once you've had a one finger, you want them all.
Okay.
I think that's what they say. I don't know.
Oh, I
Something for you to chew on.
had no idea.
Just another reason to go to Minnesota. Or avoid Minnesota.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
And only 3 countries in the world don't use the metric system?
Or you can listen to this one.
I can't remember where I went Friday. Oh, my God.
Oh my God, what did I do on Friday? I got to check my calendar.
If anybody saw me Friday, call.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
I literally have no idea where I was Friday.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
All right, a bunch of crotch fruits in California broke a world record for the largest game of red light, green light. It happened last month. Whenever I think of red light, green light,
Yep.
I think of Squid Games, right? Anyway, it happened last month, and Guinness just posted the official announcement. 1,423 people took part. Here they are breaking the record.
We are going to attempt to break the world record of the largest green light, red light game. Students from many schools have been invited. We have families coming. We are expecting to see over 1,400 students today.
We just broke the record!
The current record was 1,415 people. The achievement today, 1,423 people, making this a brand new Guinness World Records title achievement.
Good for them.
Saw a giant rotating doll.
Nobody got shot.
I slowly back out of that, that record attempt.
Nobody was shot.
It's coming right for us. That's funny. Yeah. Oh, I think I had a nightmare after that. Maybe I can't remember. It's
no kidding.
So we got a third Squid Games coming up.
Yeah,
right?
so this ties in all very well.
Right.
The final trailer for the upcoming third season of the Squid Game has been released. They just dropped it, so I guess the premiere of season 3 will be on June 27th on the Netflix machine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are they hyping that as the last?
That's it. Third and final season.
They kind of love it. It was a good cliffhanger for 2. I thought it was adequate.
I was a fan.
Yeah. I liked it more than I thought it was going to. I'm
Same.
like, okay, it's going to be the same stupid.
Well, because
I'm ready to see what's who's pulling the levers up there.
Yeah. And I mean, it was just such a huge, like, epic show, and you were so wrapped up in it.
Yeah.
That's when it gets hard for them to keep going, right? And not let you down.
To beat your expectations are so high. Yeah, agreed.
Totally.
It was like
I thought they did a great job.
I thought they did do a pretty good job.
Yeah,
they
totally.
did a pretty good job. So there's, I want to know who, why, and what sick old guy is running the show.
Yeah.
See what's going on.
So June 27th on Netflix. I'd play the trailer, but it's all in Korean, so you're not going to be able to understand it.
I'm very
anyway.
fluent in Korean. Go ahead. Roll it. I'll translate.
And part of what makes it so cool is just the visual.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, it's just so cool.
It's
looking.
actually beautifully made.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think people really got shot, but I don't know.
No, they did not.
Unless the armorer from Rust was running the rotating gun and the doll, I think everybody got out okay.
Too soon. Didn't she get out?
Yeah, I think she just got out of jail. Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah. Boy, that flew by, didn't it?
Yeah.
I know the movie's though.
It is.
I didn't say it looks well shot. I mean, it looks well made.
Yeah.
Just watching it going, oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, I only caught the end of what you said. Another airplane.
Oh.
Another Indian airplane was having some trouble or something. What was that all about?
Yeah, it turned around.
Okay.
Another one turned around. Let me just find it.
Same plane? Well, not the same plane. But 780. Be a Dreamliner, right?
787 left Hong Kong. It turned around due to a technical issue about 30 minutes into the flight. So, yeah, 787.
Yeah, a couple of things I saw. They said that one of the theories was that the assistant pilot or co-pilot pulled the wrong lever instead of gear up.
Right.
But now,
That theory came from one person, by the way.
Now, there's more conclusive audio. They think they lost total power.
Which kind of, that video that was posted by the guy that left, that was on the flight before the last flight,
Right.
where nothing was working.
It would make more sense when you combine all the facts, right?
People were saying the flaps weren't up.
Right.
And they can't get full thrust or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's the case, too. I don't know. But I thought that was pretty irresponsible of that one guy on YouTube who is also a pilot to be well, the co-pilot could have pulled the wrong lever. And I was like, so now you're just blaming the co-pilot based on nothing. And the only thing he was basing that on was that the landing gear was still down and should have been up.
Mm-hmm.
But the landing gear would still be down if the power wasn't working, right?
Right.
And if that guy, the survivor, heard the big thud, which could have been what? Hydraulics blowing or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. Who knows?
You ever look under a one of those big jets and see all the parts just in the landing gear area?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
How do they do that?
Mm-hmm.
What's it all do? What's happening? No, it's just incredible what it takes to keep one of those things afloat. But it sure came out of the sky like it was gliding, clearly.
Yeah.
Which it would do. Anyways, a mess.
So, return back to Hong Kong.
All right. But they had
minutes.
power. They didn't lose. No report of power.
It said it was a technical issue and returned an overabundance of caution.
Yeah, I would think so. That'd be just fine.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.